How long's the rope?
I don't know, about 100 feet or so. Okay,
Chad.
Passing through 1,000 feet, Lee.
1,000 feet, okay.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling fine.
Great.
Wow.
So all I'm doing is following the tow plane here.
Yeah.
This is what we call the normal tow position, you know. So there is actually another tow position called the low tow.
Okay.
Where we can go down through the crop wash of the tug plane.
Yeah.
There'll be a bit of turbulence, so hold tight to your camera and I'll demonstrate that.
Okay.
Here we go. Feel that turbulence?
Oh wow, yeah.
So that's the prop wash, and you see it's gone clear again.
Yeah.
So that's actually what we call the low tow positioning.
Okay.
To come back to the normal tow position, raise the nose gently, through the turbulence, and then back up behind. Okay. So that's Basingstoke just down to the right there.
So much better than looking through a screen. Oh. It's actually quite small.
I'll pull the release.
Yep.
And we're just going to do a climbing turn away from the tuck plate. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the release. And we'll just... Okay. Flaps trim on. There we go. So obviously while flying it's really important to keep a good lookout for other aircraft. So we just tend to scan the field of view, looking both above and below the horizon, just pausing from time to time. And if you see another aircraft, let me know, just in case I haven't seen them.
I know there's one right out in front of us.
There's one in front of us?
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay, I've got him, that's great. Thanks for that. Okay, so I can demonstrate the controls for you.
Okay.
Actually, you remember the volume control?
Yep.
Let's start with that one. If you can just turn it up slightly, that'd be great. A little bit more. A little bit more. That's it, that's fine. Thanks. Okay, so what we do is we look ahead. I'm going to demonstrate the elevator. So we look ahead, note the relationship between the nose and the horizon, and the amount of ground in view. So that's what we call the normal gliding attitude.
Okay.
Now you can follow through with your right hand on the stick if you like.
Yep.
So if I move the stick forward a small amount, you notice that the nose is going to go down. More ground comes into view. There we go. And we start to speed up.
Yep.
See the airspeed starting to increase?
It's going up.
So this is just another gliding attitude, So if we want to fly faster, I'll just fly with the nose lower down.
Lower down.
And if I want to slow down again, just bring the nose back to where it was before. Remember that amount of ground between the nose and the horizon?
Yeah.
How it looked originally? You see the airspeed now starts to slow down. What will happen if I bring the nose too high? You see it's above the horizon.
Yep.
Look at the airspeed, it starts to fall away.
Up and stall.
Can you feel that buffeting?
Yep.
So that's the pre-stall buffet, so I just need to ease the stick forward, regain a bit of speed, and just return the glider to its normal flying attitude. So that last one was actually a stall.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to do a turn to the left. So if you like, you can have a go on the controls and do the same. So, okay, so you have control.
Okay.
So if you get a feel for the stick and how sensitive it is, so ease it forward.
Very.
There you go. Move it slightly to the left to keep the wings level. There we go, and bring it back to the original position. Perfect. There, you know how to fly already, almost. Okay, I've got control. Right, to keep the wings level, again, we tend to look ahead, note the relationship between the horizon and the cockpit edge. You see, at the moment the view ahead looks symmetrical. If the view ahead looks something like that, you see the difference? So what I need to do is, in this case, move the stick to the right, as the wings come level to centralise the stick,
Yep.
You see again?
On that side,
So I'll move the stick to the left, as the wings come level to centralise the stick, Okay, do you want to take control again?
Yeah.
So keep the wings level, get a feel again for the elevator, lower the nose a bit, speed up, raise the nose, slow down. There we go. Alright, and slow down again. There we go, brilliant. Right, to turn the glider. So I've got control again.
Cool.
First thing we need to do is have a really good look out. So I'm going to turn to the left, so I have a good look around to the left, make sure it's clear, and look back over the nose,
Okay.
Now as I move the stick to the left wing goes down, and it continues to go down until I centralise the stick. I just need a little bit of back pressure to keep the attitude constant as we come around the turn. And to raise the wing, have a good look around in the opposite direction, below and behind the upper wing, move the stick to the right. As the wings come level, centralise the stick again, Okay, do you want to give that a go? You have control. So let's do a turn to the, turn to the left. Yeah, that's good. Good look out first. Look back over the nose to keep the attitude constant. Remember to centralise the stick, otherwise the bank angle is just going to continue to increase. Yeah? Okay, and to level the wings, good look out first, and then look back over the nose. That's it, and centralise the stick. Yeah. Spot on. Okay, so you have control still. Let's do a turn to the left.
Okay.
It's a good look out to the left. Look back over the nose. Move the stick to the left. Keeping the attitude constant. And centralise the stick to stop the bank angle increasing. Keep the turn coming around. That's it. And level the wings there. Good look out first. And level the wings. Spot on. You still have control. If you ease the stick forward just a small amount, just increase speed a bit. There we go. So just carry on flying. So you still have control.
This is amazing.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Great view from up here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's do a turn of 180 degrees around to the left, and then we fly back up in the opposite direction. Okay. Remember, a good look out first before you turn the glider, then look back over the nose to monitor the attitudes. There you go. Remember to centralise the stick, otherwise the bank angle is just going to continue to increase. And level the wings there. Don't let the nose come too high. There we go. Monitor the attitude. And we'll fly up in this direction for a bit. So if you ease the stick forward just a small amount, and we'll just increase speed just a little bit. There we go, that's enough, that's fine.
Live over there somewhere.
Okay, we're going to turn 180 degrees again to go back up in the opposite direction. So we'll do a turn to the left. Good look out first, remember. Look back over the nose and roll the glider. Monitor the attitude. Don't let the nose come too high or too low. There we go. And level the wings there. There we go. The airspeed's a little low, so what do you need to do?
Stick the nose down a bit.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, gentle turn to the left. And level the wings there. Okay, I've got control Lee.
Okay.
So we're going to set it up for a landing now. I'm just going to position it for the circuit. Good look out around the circuit, looking for other aircraft. go. And then we just let the wing come down.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you.
How was that?
That was amazing.
Did you enjoy that? Was it just like flying the models?
Oh, it's a lot better than that.
Okay, do you want to just turn that volume control down? The volume knob? Yeah, unfortunately we didn't find any lift, we didn't encounter any, which is a bit unfortunate, so... I think it gave you a good idea